The capacity to have faith in one's abilities, characteristics, and evaluations is one definition of self-confidence. In reality, it is so much more than that. A slippery eel of a concept that some fortunate individuals appear to be born with, while others spend their entire lives chasing after. For a very good reason. So today, we brought you the best tips of how to be the best version of yourself and become that confident man that everybody admires and respects. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoyed watching our videos. There is a strong correlation between having self-confidence and leading a happy and fulfilling life. Confident men are often more resilient, less anxious, and less fearful, which undoubtedly stems from having a stronger sense of identity and being able to silence that self-defeating inner voice that we all struggle with from time to time. This is something that comes from having a stronger sense of identity and being able to silence that self-defeating inner voice. How to become a man who exudes more self-assurance. Now, this is not a discussion about being a yabo who is self-absorbed and has a loud mouth. When we say quiet, dignified, and manly self-confidence, we're referring to the kind of self-assurance that garners respect and interest from everyone around you, because you become less focused on yourself and more in tune with what other people require from you. Increased confidence is also the key to developing better relationships. This is because you become less self-absorbed. Building up your self-confidence is a tried and true method for being able to engage with other people more genuinely and also make a positive impact in their lives. Instead of constantly worrying about what other people think about you, you should focus on building up your self-confidence. However, attempting this as an adult can be an extremely challenging endeavor. Now that we've established that, let's talk about some ways to boost your self-assurance. It's because of this that you've read up to this point, isn't it? A positive mental attitude is necessary for confidence. There's a good chance you've heard this one quite a few times already. In the end, a negative Nelly is someone that nobody wants to be around. It is just as important to not simply close your ears to the potentially negative comments being spoken about and around you as it is to keep that interior monologue in check, with a focus on being happy and supportive rather than falling prey to any self-defeating thoughts. This is because it is possible that those comments could be about you. Being positive also involves taking pride in your achievements and making it a daily habit to express gratitude in meaningful ways. It's okay if you don't feel any of this naturally. It's not easy for everyone to do what you're asking them to do. This is especially true if you grew up in an environment that was filled with a lot of negativity. Therefore, give yourself a break. You've earned it. If you work to change the negative messages you tell yourself regularly, being positive will eventually become automatic for you. Learn about yourself and accept who you are to increase your self-assurance. A self-assured man has a profound understanding of himself. That not only indicates that he is aware of his strengths, but also that he gracefully accepts his flaws. Sit down and make a list of the qualities that you have that you are most pleased with about yourself. If the self-defeating voice in your head has you so drained that you can't even think of what assets you might possess, sit down and make this list. You could begin on a modest scale. It's possible that you don't ever forget to floss your teeth or use the turn signal when you're behind the wheel. Those are accomplishments you should be pleased with. In a similar vein, a man who recognizes and accepts his shortcomings has a clear understanding of his capabilities, and in many instances, is even able to turn his shortcomings into an asset. The fact that we are all flawed in some way is actually what sets us apart from one another. Let's be completely transparent here. Have you ever encountered a person who was perfect in every way? That, Your Honor, was most likely a space alien. Better get checked for signs of probing. But to tell you the truth, chances are you've interacted with someone and thought, in contrast to yourself, that they were perfect. People tend to act in this manner as a method of reflecting their feelings of insecurity onto the outside world. The only person you should ever compare yourself to is a version of yourself from the past, so you can evaluate how much progress you've made. Take good care of your physical self. If you allow your body to deteriorate to the point where it's a wreck, You can't expect to have any self-assurance, so take care of it, buddy. Maintain an excellent posture, eat in a manner that is beneficial to your health, go to the dentist regularly so that your teeth stay in tip-top shape, go to the doctor for regular checkups, and be sure to get plenty of exercises. If you take care of your body in the right way, you will not only improve your appearance, but also the way you feel about yourself. And the two together are sure to produce an air of unshakable self-assurance. After your workout, take a shower and put on some natural deodorant to ensure that you are not also giving off a potent body odor. A man who exudes self-assurance will be generous by nature. If you've done what we suggested and made a list of all of your assets, then you already know that you have a lot to offer and that you should be proud of it. That indicates it's time to get started paying it forward. To accomplish this, you do not need to have Jeff Bezos' level of wealth. When you give to others, whether it's by volunteering for a nonprofit organization, donating to a charity you care about, or buying lunch for a friend, your body releases a variety of endorphins that not only make you feel good, but also increase your confidence. This is true whether you're volunteering for a nonprofit organization, donating to a charity you care about, or buying your friend lunch. Learning new skills. One of the ancient Greek philosophers is credited with having said, "I know that I know nothing," at one point in time. When a wise man realizes that the true vastness of things that he doesn't know creates a sense of humility in him, he can draw a clear line in the sand that separates confidence from arrogance. Self-assured men believe in themselves to the extent that they are not embarrassed to ask questions or acknowledge that they do not know something. This is the most important factor in acquiring new abilities and expanding one's knowledge. And oh boy, are we going to educate you on some wacky and interesting facts about all things Australian right this second. You should try pretty much anything that can broaden your horizons, such as playing an instrument, learning a language, or studying ancient Greek mythology. Learning new things consistently not only helps you stay mentally young, but also makes you a more well-rounded person. And let's face it, a confident man is well-rounded. Set goals. Men who are secure in themselves do not aimlessly wander through the woods, sitting around and hoping something interesting will happen to them. They motivate themselves to accomplish whatever it is that they want to do by setting goals and working toward them. The start of the new year presents an excellent opportunity to begin doing that. But the reality is that for a self-assured man who is eager to grab hold of life by the horns, any day can feel like it's New Year's. Create goals that are difficult but not insurmountable so that you can continue to push yourself while still being able to achieve the objectives you've set for yourself. A man who takes pride in his appearance exudes more self-assurance. You thought we weren't going to talk about our reason for existing, didn't you? When you take care of your body, you also need to take care of the things that go on inside it, like the window dressings. Make sure you always smell nice and clean by giving yourself a quick shower, brushing your teeth, washing your face, and giving your hair a quick style. We have a wide variety of men's grooming kits that are simple to use, so even if you are a complete novice when it comes to personal hygiene, you won't have any trouble getting started in the right direction with one of our products. You've got it all figured out, pal. You're going to rule the world in no time. Just do it in a kind and generous manner, you pillar of self-assurance that you are, because, let's face it, all of us have been through a lot in the recent past. Thank you for watching till the end. We hope this video helps you against any mental or physical blocks. Send this to a friend in need to share your wisdom and knowledge with, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. See you very soon on a brand new update.